Holy shit on a biscuit! Praise the Lord! On my cigarette! Oh my God. Things are kicking off today. What time is it? Is it about 2? It's only 2. It's not evening yet. Oh my God. The anti-Tory rhetoric now is really kicking off. Quite ironic, really. The World Cup in Qatar? Question mark. How? It's all kicking off, man. I've never seen so much hate towards our present governing government. You know who they are. Pointless me repeating who they're called. It's getting really bad now. Yeah, well, King Charles III, our new king, got eggs pelted at him in York the other day. Missed, thankfully. I wouldn't like to see good old Charlie covered in egg yolk across his face. Well, maybe the fella that threw it in York was aiming to miss, like a friendly shot fire. Better not mention. That's what the army, British Army, used to do in Northern Ireland to Republican supporters in Northern Ireland. The order used to come from the major, mainly, shoot to miss. And make sure he knows he's been fired at. So say he's walking into his house, and then as he's opening the gate, ping, blang, and it hits the pillar of the garden gate. Yeah, that was the tactics I was using. Northern Ireland once. But I've heard, allegedly, remember now, I'm saying this, I've heard allegedly from certain people in Northern Ireland. Wasn't reported in the British press, those sort of tactics. And thing is with Northern Ireland, all right, the DUP have got nothing to worry about. If Ireland becomes unified, the Republican Catholics won't touch them. They'll gladly accept them as part of society. There. Let bygones be bygones type of thing. I know Catholics, Irish Catholics especially, and they are like that. Right, okay, we've got what we want. You're happy to gladly live here like our English retirees in Wales. Well, come in, mate. Come and enjoy the country we've got here. Yeah. But then most voted Brexit in 2016, especially North Wales. Bloody hell, man. All the Tories from the northwest of England, Liverpool, bloody round there, like Cheshire, and they sold their bloody houses for whatever, 300,000 or 400,000. I bought a cheap house in North Wales and spent the retirement there. And then they turn around and they warped the vote in Wales to vote for Brexit. You know, oh, I was quite testing, that was. I was almost reaching from my early 1980s cans of diesel. No, this is allegedly, I know people who were involved with that, but I certainly wasn't. Before the cans of diesel, cans of kerosene, and those old paraffin blocks, slow burn. Oh, do. Some, some cottages burned down again. That was late 1970s, early 1980s. Oh, testing it. You know, come live here and they vote for Brexit. And we were getting huge amount of help funds for being in Wales, for being one of the most deprived areas of Europe compared to the general wealth of a particular EU country, namely United Kingdom. You know, the thing in Wales is the wealth of a Welsh person was a fraction of what it still is, maybe. Well, certainly still was, of southeast of England. So that's why we got funded. You know, if you live in a rich country, you got to pay rich bills. But if there's not much money in the area, you need help. And that's what the European Union did for Wales. You know, the valleys in the south and North Wales and West Wales as well. You know, and to help all our Welsh farmers, they used to get subsidies from the, that was included in the same formula, subsidies of farmers. You know, I remember when the, I can't remember the phrase now, third subsidies or something on the review. They they give the European Union give free grants for the Welsh farmers to cut the hedges of their land. So you used to drive through West Wales, right? And all of a sudden, these unkempt hedges suddenly became all trimmed. You know, they were out there with their hydro mowers, the farmers, and they had grants to buy a hydro mower, right? Right, I'll do the roads as well, and all that, you know. So the council didn't have to do it. Once upon a time, to clear the hedges, they used to have to get the council to do it. But you have for safe access along, otherwise they'd be fucking encroaching right across the bloody, because we got so many lanes here. But all of a sudden, they were all squared off because the European Union paid for them to do it, and also look after the land ecologically correct. But now we're getting the stories of farmers can't afford to ethically remove their slurry and things like that, and it's creeping into the rivers and all that. Well, we all know what's happened in the southeast of England with the shit in their rivers and seas. Brexit. We need to get rid of these Tories. Right, 10 minutes. Right. Not many of you are going to be listening to this. I know that. I'm not stupid. Do I look stupid? Do I look like Mr. Stupid? I know. I know I'll only have half a dozen max watching this video. Oh, talking about max. Ta-ra.